Alright, so in this video, we have some exclusive footage for a new upcoming Demon Slayer game called Slayer's Retribution. This game is created by that boy YESSUUHH and Kitatzo. Shout out to Kitatzo for letting me hop in the game and get some actual gameplay. Y'all could go subscribe to his channel, I'll put it in the description below. And keep in mind that this game is still early in development. This is more like an informational video. Y'all guys, this is not at all the final gameplay of the game. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. Let's react to it. Let me put the vibe because I can't hear crap.
Showing the first official trailer for Slayer's Retribution. This is gonna be like the combat trailer.
So like this is how it looks for everybody who doesn't everybody who doesn't know what this is, or yeah, this is how Slayer's Retribution looks.
Special mechanics and concepts that we had for the game. But yeah, let's just get right into it. The first thing we're gonna showcase is the combat. So this is the basic set right here.
Oh, by the way, I was able to test. Last time I tested, because they did say that a lot has changed from when I tested it, or it changed for the most part, but I was able to test the game. So I reacted to Kitatzo's video on Slayer's Retribution on stream, but he also let me hop in game. So we're just gonna skip the reaction today and we're gonna show in-game footage of me actually playing instead.
All right. There you go. You get studio dev. Very cool.
All right, you could just let me keep it too.
Refresh.
All right, cool. So hold on a second. Y'all boys, we're about to hop in Slayer's Retribution. Wait, hold on a minute. We're about to hop in Slayer's Retribution. This is exclusive content that only we have. All right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shoot.
What is up? Bro, my Siri just turned on. Alright, what's up? So yeah,
all right.
This is the game. Very cool.
So this is the old map you said, so it don't even matter for real.
Yeah, this is the old map. So right now I'm actually working on. We just got a new sword model. So that's about to be inserted, but right now this is the old one as well. Hawk literally just made it. So, but
this sword model right here.
Yeah, this, like the Nitron, it's literally already revamped, but I haven't had time to import it yet. I'm about to do that right now, but yeah.
Okay, hold on. I want to test how this feels. So this is the new PvP right here from what I tested. All right, let me get to the hint. Stop being like Alfie. Stop being like Alfie. Let me get my hints in. Interesting. It's kind of. I ain't gonna say it.
It is kind of what.
This
nice.
the movement, it reminds me about a game that I tested.
Yeah, Hawk wanted it. I don't know how I feel about the movement. I think it works, but yeah, it's not like my favorite.
You think it's what?
I think it's fine. It's not my favorite though.
Wait.
Right.
Like, what's wrong with it? Type stuff.
That's like the movement. I don't think anything's wrong with it.
No, the map.
Oh, the map? It's just not the kind of... It's just like... I really want the map to be like... innovational, like... Or, what is it? Like... Yeah, I think it is innovational. That's the word I'm looking for. But I want it to be like something that Roblox hasn't seen before. And like, this isn't bad. Like, it's a pretty nice style. But like... I don't know. I wanted to do more like... Just completely like... new and just amazing.
I feel you. See,
this could work, but it'd be mid.
If it,
this could work.
That'd be great, but this works.
Exactly.
It works.
Like, yeah, it works, but it'd be mid, you know, and I don't want to be mid. Like, that's like my biggest fear is putting out some mid game that like works. I don't want the game to work. I want it to be like good.
Y'all boys, this game is called Slayer's Retribution. It's in the pinned comment. Click that if you want to join the Discord. Good mindset. Yeah, them boys are looking at games outside of Roblox, bro. So that is something to give you.
Like I said in the video, I was looking at like. I'll notice like something my friends do is they'll be like, yo, look at GPO. I'm gonna be like GPO. I'm like, okay, GPO is mid. Like, I'm not trying to be rude when I say that, but like, GPO doesn't have some crazy concepts, in my opinion. Like,
hey, it was the first to do what it did, so it was good for that. But
yeah, it's still a bandit beater though.
No, yeah, for sure. All right, how do you use observation hockey? What button is that? Do I have it?
H. That is H. Yes.
There we have it.
It's see-through road. It's not observation hockey. Just kidding.
You can obviously become a demon in this game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then if there's other demons, like other demon players, it pops up above their head too? Or is it just NPCs?
Yeah, no, it will pop up above the hair too. But the thing is this gonna be something that you have to decide, because let's say you use it and then you get countered, you're like done for. Like that's not something you can recover from. Like it's gonna be very like you're gonna want it to be green. So that's gonna make it like, I know I said that it's a low chance for reds. That means like you're not gonna want to spam it. It's not gonna be something that you're gonna abuse. It's gonna be something that you like. Yeah. It's gonna definitely like.
I like that.
You're gonna have to know when to use it. Everything in this game is gonna be skilled.
Wait a minute! I just realized something. Can you kill demons in this game without like chopping off their neck?
No, it's a neck slash. So when you right click, that was a neck slash thing. It doesn't have an animation yet, but it will literally just be a neck slash. That's what the neck vulnerability thing is for. It's just simply a neck slash. In the video, I also talk about how we were considering later on, like any dash moves like surface slash, is that being the replacement for the neck slash.
Okay.
Or like thunder breathing, it'll automatically neck slash, stuff like that. Any dashes count as a neck slash, but I'm not sure yet how we'll do that. Okay. And then also, some people were telling me that the whole high damage thing is ridiculous. So one system that I forgot to mention is, well, I mentioned this later on in the video, but weapon sharpness. That's gonna be something that you're gonna have to keep up with. So you're gonna have to like go to swordsmiths and stuff and make sure your weapon's as sharp as possible, because that's another thing that's gonna contribute to the neck vulnerability. So your skill with the blade, obviously, that's gonna be a thing, and then your sword sharpness. So you're gonna have to make sure that your equipment is like kept up with. Like you're gonna have to actually work to keep your equipment like up to par. So you're gonna have to make sure your sword stays sharp, your armor stays cleaned, and all that. Yeah, and there's gonna be lots of exploration, like because we're not doing levels. You're gonna like the way that you get stuff is gonna be like, we're not doing levels. This game is not gonna be levels.
There's no levels?
There's gonna be no leveling.
Oh shit.
There's gonna be no leveling in this game.
Oh
so just like it is in I've been looking at Tears of the Kingdom, like their open world, and Breath of the Wild, like how that kind of open world progression, they don't use levels, but you still have things like it doesn't remove the goals. It's so well done. Like I look at that game, I'm like, wow, they did it such a well made, because there's still like a set progression that you want to take. Even though there's no levels, you have other options, but there's still like a main progression that you should take, because you have to get better equipment, you have to get like you have to get more hearts, more stamina, etc.
I like that.
That's what we're gonna kind of do.
I bet.
But yeah, something that Ags mentioned in his video that I thought was cool is because also later on in the video I mentioned wildlife, and then NPC interactions, like you'll be able to see like slayers fighting demons, humans fighting demons, etc. You can like join in the fight and help, because I don't. Did you get to the part where I talk about reputation and bounty and all that?
I have not. No,
and rogue slayers. All right, do you want to finish the video quick and then talk about it? Because there's a bunch of stuff.
Wait, before you do that, somebody was asking. I mean, is it gonna be clan roles?
There will be, but clans aren't gonna be like the most broken thing. It's gonna be like, I hate to say it, but like Deep Pokemon, where they give you like a little bit of buffs, but it's not gonna be like broken. Like you're not gonna be like, I need Kamado to do this. It's just kind of like, yeah, I'm a Kamado, cool, whatever. They're gonna be more like a cosmetic thing, and there will be buffs, but not like crazy.
All right, let me watch the video then real quick. Is it in 4K? The quality looks a little low. Is it because I was in the game
gonna be dodging
itself? All right, cool.
Like you can see there's a little bit.
We'll go back.
Like the evade, like the skills, since because of their nature where they like your block. So mostly gonna be dodging. Like use it. You can see there's a little bit of reaction time. Now right now the hitbox is a little bit oversized, which is why that hit me still. But it does give you time, and then of course knocking, which the execute animations are not done yet. I would show them.
Yeah, so a lot of the animations aren't done yet, so y'all boys, so keep that in mind.
But I don't want to end up like Pixel Piece, where they say, hey, we're not going to be a bandit beater, and they're totally a bandit beater. I would rather show y'all, like, we're trying to wait until progression is done, and then be able to show it to y'all, rather than say what we're going to do, and then not be able to do it. We're going to wait until it's done, and then just show it to y'all, and then talk about it, instead of just talking about it, like I said, because I think actions speak way louder than words, especially in terms of game development, because you'll see games do that all the time, where they'll be like, yeah, we're going to implement all these concepts and stuff, and then none of the concepts are actually implemented. So I think it's a lot better what we're going to do. But yeah, y'all don't have to worry. We're definitely going to be talking about progression soon, but it'll probably come in a later video. But yeah, Also, for the next slash, like I said, it's going to be like a dash forward. So what we were thinking about doing is, so any dash moves that your breathing has, so for water breathing, of course, surface slash, that would probably act as the next slash move instead of it being like its own separate.
Yeah, he was
But
literally
y'all
just
can let us
talking
know
about
down in the
this,
comment
but he's
section
not
what y'all
sure.
think of that idea.
He was just saying, he's not
Also,
sure if
UI,
they're gonna do
If
that.
it looks a little big, and y'all might be saying like, why does it look like so modern and stuff? This is supposed to be Demon Slayer game. So we chose this UI because it's gonna contrast really nice. Because everything else is gonna be so traditional. I think it's gonna.
The UI just looks a little big though. Am I bugging? I don't know if I'm bugging though.
Y'all can of course put y'all input.
At least the one at the bottom. Actually,
I don't really care. Right now, water breathing staircase will be coming out soon, but we're waiting on the last two cutscene skills, which are going to be flowing dance and constant flux. Each breathing is going to have their own cutscene skills. Combat styles are probably going to have their own cutscenes too. Like, let's say you don't have a breathing yet. Everything is going to have their own cutscenes. Now, I also thought about this. I didn't talk about this in combat, but M1 priority is also going to be a thing. So, because there's no levels, it's going to be more like weapon-based equipment that you find in the game. There's going to be lots of shops, lots of exploration, reasons to explore, like in the anime.
I feel like
it's sword repair.
Yeah, it's going to be. What was the last time we played a game that wasn't like level-based? It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
So.
All the little different things that we have to do when we're going around the map trying to find the best build
is actually your sword sharpness, along with your mastery with the blade, etc. So your sword sharpness will constantly go down as you continually use it, and you'll have to get it repaired at like a swordsmith, just like in the anime. But that's not going to be something that you have to do all the time. It's just going to be kind of like a extra little tidbit of content. We're also thinking about adding like a hunger system.
Gotta love all the small stuff.
Wildlife to the game. We're gonna add like foxes, wolves, rabbits, etc. Just to make the game feel more alive. There's gonna be also, let's talk about events.
Love to hear that, bro. Y'all know I like my quality of life
or whatever, and you'll see lots of NPC interactions, like a Slayer fighting a demon. You can join the fight.
Hey man, you're sounding a lot like the Rowe brothers with their
some
That's
citizens
a good
being
thing.
terrorized. You can help out the fight because there's going to be a reputation system, which means that there will be rogue slayers, there will be rogue demons, etc., which will be a really interesting thing. There's also going to be clans, obviously, but there's going to be like clans that you can like create, like factions, so that which will have like PvP battles and all that. We'll also have tournaments for those as well. Like the biggest, like top 10 biggest factions can have like PvP battles, slayers versus demons. But obviously, with the reputation, you're not going to want to fight another Slayer because you'll lose bounty, which means that Slayers are going to be a lot, unlike other games like Project Slayers, where
bounty. Bounty
fights each other. There's going to be like an actual reason to fight, and you're going to want to gang up with whatever race you are to destroy and take over the other team. So it's going to be user interaction is going to be a big thing in this game because of the reputation system. It's also going to make it a lot more interesting.
That in itself already gave, in my opinion, more life. All this stuff, bro, that you're mentioning is giving life to the game. I want to say, like, I'll say this at the end of this video, specific video. There's a few things I want to say.
In the game because you can like group up with your friends that are the same race and go like have battles with the other like factions, like I said. So rogue slayers, rogue demons, all of that. Obviously, for hybrid, you'll probably have to be a rogue slayer. That's what we were that's a system I was thinking of because I think that's pretty much what Kokoshiba was, and that's what Akaza tried to attempt in Goku with. So there's gonna be a lot of interesting systems like that. I would talk about more of them. I don't want the video to get too long, and also I don't want to spoil too much. And like I said, also I want to show these systems to you guys. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video.
Okay, so somebody asked earlier before I undeafened, somebody asked earlier how I feel about this in comparison to other Demon Slayer games. We don't know much, so I ain't gonna go crazy. But based off what we heard, wow, like all the small little details, the map looks good, and it looks lively. I like the color of the game. The characters look good. I like, there's games where you can look at them and tell, like, at least the faces, that it's like, that's a higher quality. That's higher quality. This game's got higher quality faces, it looks like. It's got small little combat details. It's got no leveling system from what I've heard. So it's like, it's just like, it feels like it's gonna have a lot of life to it. The game's gonna have a lot of life to it. One of the things I said, like, I like Project Slayers. I don't want to be toxic, right? I like Project Slayers. I like the devs over there, and they did what had to be done, right? But like I was saying earlier in this stream, or was it earlier stream that I don't remember. It was either earlier stream or this stream. I was saying how something about it just felt empty. It didn't feel like, okay, so if you stand in the Project Slayers trade hub or the GPO trade hub, I could sit in the GPO trade hub, even though that still hurts. And I won't feel that emptiness the same way I'd feel it in Project Slayers. It's just like it's lacking something. But I don't know what it is, because it's, you know, and I know Project Slayers also feels really gray because the color is literally gray. I told Diabolica that, and she agreed. But aside from that, I don't know what it is, but this game looks like they could, I don't know, we haven't played it, so I don't know, but it looks like it's going to be able to not have that same, it's not going to have that same feeling. So that in itself is a good thing. But if it's going to be better, it looks like it has potential, but again, we have not seen any gameplay, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But it's looking like it's going the right direction, I'll say that. Itazo, you said you were gonna make the
Yes.
GUI smaller? Wait, it is smaller.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah,
the
it
same.
is. No, it's not.
No, it's because no, I have not changed it at all.
That crap is small, bruh. It's not the same as the video. Chat, am I bugging? This is smaller. Down here.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, it's definitely your resolution.
Oh,
because mine.
It is. Because what?
It's because when I recorded it, like I'll show you. I have it mine on windowed mode. So like, look, you'll see. My actual Roblox window is really small, so it looks like I'm on mobile, and it pretty much is like I'm on mobile because my screen itself is so small, like because of the windowed mode.
Yeah, now this.
So that's why it
looks
like.
fine here then.
So you talked about the game, how feeling empty, and I completely agree with you. That's one of the things I was trying to avoid with this game. So imagine this village with tons of villagers in it, like just tons of people walking around, and you're gonna see demons in it fighting the villagers, and you're gonna see Slayer NPCs rising up and fighting the demons off. It's gonna be like you can literally just walk around and watch NPC interactions and not even play the game. Like if you felt like it, you could literally get a whole movie just watching NPC interactions in the game, because I'm like, I want the game to feel alive. Like it's gonna be like the anime. Like
wait, does
it's
that make a game lag or something? Because I wonder why nobody ever, like, whenever they add NPCs, it's typically like a few NPCs here and there. I always thought it's because lag.
No, that's just because it's a bandit beater usually. that's usually just like a bandit beater thing. In fact, Demonfall did the whole NPC interaction thing. So did Deepwoken. So yeah, it's not something that's never been done before. It's just the whole bandit beater mindset, I guess, of like they don't feel like actually making good NPCs. And also because children, you have to think about children too, because children, they're gonna walk up and they're gonna be like, oh, well, here are the NPCs I'm supposed to fight, instead of actually having to like do work and find them or whatever and actually like try. It's better for games like that just to hand them to the children. So yeah, that's usually what I've noticed with that. This game is not going to be centered around kids.
That little
Also,
world quality thing that you mentioned, bro. I like my little world, like the life to the world. So I like that. I like that there's NPCs around the place and then just gonna be doing little things. Like that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, that's another reason we're getting the map revamped, is because I want it to be like a place where we can put a ton of NPCs. Like this feels empty already. Like I actually had to add this street lamp. Now I want somebody who. We're trying to get like a bunch of builders that really pay attention to the details on their own, so I don't have to go back and be like, oh, we need more details here. I'd rather them just find the right person and go ahead and get it done. So the map might take a little bit longer than some maps, but that's just because we're really going to be working on the details for it. So yeah.
Wait, that boy Minori said let it be wide but not empty. Please chill. Don't. Hey, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Okay, I'm not saying that there's not going to be any open space. That's you're taking what I'm saying and twisting it. I'm not saying there's not going to be any open space. But I'm saying it's not going to be like you said, like a little bit open, but there's going to be like lots of details. Like imagine like a row of bushes and flowers over here, and maybe some rice and some like farmers going through the rice. It's just going to be like, it's going to feel very natural. We're going to be making sure that like I said, I want to build the place for the NPCs to fit in, and not necessarily just scramble them around. That's another thing with other games, is even where the NPCs are placed, it just usually does not feel natural. Like Blox Fruits, they just literally just grab their little NPC spawn thing and spam it around, I guess. I don't know.
So, yeah, so will there be Slayer marks? My boy asked in the chat.
Yeah, there will be.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I ain't gonna say it because I'm gonna
There's-
get roasted in the chat. I ain't gonna say it. Look, I
There's
ain't
gonna be
caught-
lots of.
Huh?
Oh, Scary, go ahead. You go ahead.
Nah. All right, I ain't caught up. I don't know if it's in the anime. What's layer marks?
We're probably just gonna add like that might actually be I don't know, cause in the manga it talks about slayer marks being something that's like extremely rare, and like it means that you're gonna die. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do that just yet. I'm just saying there will be. That might be an actual clan thing. That might be a thing that you need a clan for.
All right, cool. What the heck? They're all in my head, bro. Chill. This is why I don't speak.
Bro, they're
freely.
all spamming. They're all spamming about how they know what. Oh my gosh, slayer mark. Okay. Look.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, look at me.
It's in the anime, yeah. Also, it's mostly in the manga. The whole slayer mark, those are in the manga mostly. Tanjiro has one, but that's about it. He's the only alive. And then I think Muchiro gets his. Yeah, and Goku I think gets his too. Oh yeah, let me add Hawk. He wants to be in it.
Okay.
Mitchell just got his.
Yeah.
I don't
he
know.
did.
I'm just spoiling
No,
it for
no,
everyone.
in the
huh?
manga. No, in the manga, Rengoku does get his. I remember in the manga.
Well, the animes has to be different, so because he didn't get.
Yeah, it's a little different. Anyways, because I mean, manga they haven't even gotten to where Yorichi and Kokoshibo even exist. So Sage, I see on your stream, I'm watching your stream. You were just in a building.
Yep.
So there's gonna be lots of NPCs in buildings, and there's gonna be like chests, like looting. You know how in like actual games like Skyrim and games like that, you can actually like loot stuff. So there's gonna be lots of reasons to go in buildings and explore, because like I said, there's no levels. So basically, most of your equipment and stuff is gonna come from exploring. And that might get a little tricky because I know people are gonna be spamming like, I found the best equipment in this game, but we're probably gonna have like the best equipment as shops, and you're probably gonna add like crafting systems as well, so that you have to actually like get materials. But yeah, there's gonna be lots of like, oh, let's talk about. I can't talk about that because progression. Dang, I want to talk about progression so bad, bro. But
It's fine. You
I know.
can talk about it. It's fine.
No, I
Nah,
can't
no,
because
you
if people are gonna steal, people are gonna steal.
Yeah, no,
I already
no,
said some
after that.
stuff. I already mentioned too many concepts because.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. One of the first things I was thinking about when you were talking about in your trailer, I was like, yeah, a lot of people are about to steal these things because.
Yeah, a lot, but it's okay because they're not gonna do it as good as us. No offense, but like I feel like if you steal some other game's idea, you're not gonna do it
Right.
as well as the original game did. Like the original game that came up with the idea is usually gonna do it better.
So, what
but-
breathings are y'all planning on adding on release or in the game in
on
general?
release?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna add all the breathings
Yeah, that's
eventually,
how.
but on
I was
release,
like, yeah.
I don't. It really just depends on how fast development goes. Because, like I said, we
Silly.
just got backup animator. We got somebody who's as good as TB Glitch who made all these animations. Or we might actually try to get TB Glitch. I'm gonna try, but no guarantees on that because that bro's busy. But we're really trying to get. We're trying to get a lot of animators because they're the main people get it as soon as they start the game. Like, let's say you start it with on release, nobody's even gonna care about the other breathings, like, at all. So, if I do all the other breathings first, then there's gonna be a wide variety, and you're gonna have to get a different breathing on release. And then, of course, when the sun releases, it's kind of like, I don't know, because you wouldn't want to release with something like that, because
Nah.
that's like
There's
too
no
much.
need to release that. There's so much more stuff to release on release first. So I mean,
Exactly.
geez.
And I want like there to be like a wide spectrum of breathing users. I don't want there to be one meta. And if you add any single like breathing like moon or sun, you literally like nobody's even gonna look at the other breathings. You're done. Like once you release those, that's all that you see. It's annoying, but
So
yeah, that's why we won't release with those. But
last few things I don't know if you could say. First of all, chat the Discord. Somebody.
it's Discord. I'll delete
Yeah.
it and pin it. It's
And then
still, we have a
also-
custom link, so
Is it like a way to? I don't know if
how do you
y'all
pin
do,
it?
but is there a way to like get tester for the game? And
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. But C1, what are you spamming? That's not. Just do the custom link. Anyways, hang on, let me edit
the
it with the
custom
full
link
thing.
isn't. Yeah, the custom link
/
isn't really linking.
All right. Yeah, that should be
There we
good.
go.
Let me check it. Yep, that's good. All right, so I was gonna talk about this in the video, but I guess I'll talk about it now in the next video. I meant.
Mhm.
So for now, it's gonna be like Rose C's. You're gonna have server subscriptions. So let me make two very distinct differentiations here. So you have tester and you have waves. So waves are for like playing and enjoying the game. Tester, we have a whole bunch of testers that we actually hired. Like we had to pay these people to literally just break the game in any way possible.
Ah,
That's
interesting.
literally. So we're not trying like waves are for
you're
people that
paying your
actually.
testers?
Yeah, we had to hire. Like we got like. There's only like
See,
5.
Those testers actually have to do work now. Y'all
Yeah,
boys have to
they
do
literally-
work now.
They
Y'all
literally are
can't
not allowed. They're literally not allowed to do anything in the game besides like. I literally will ping them and be like, "You remember that guy in the video?"
Uh-huh.
I spammed him. I was like, "I'm gonna remove your tester unless you join me." So he came out of nowhere. I just got him. But
Nah, if you're paying your
literally-
testers, they actually have to do what they have to do. Testers who
Yeah,
aren't
they
getting
are.
paid, they're the guys where you have to like, all right, you have to ping.
Well,
and say,
though-
all right,
The waves, like I said, waves are for enjoying the game and playing it casually. Testers literally just for breaking it. Like but see, they always have to be ready. Like if I see a tester's inactive, then they get removed. But all these people in your chat saying I want it, you don't want it because it's
yeah,
not
I go
fun.
like, y'all don't want
It's-
tester.
it's really not fun because y'all don't like. Let's say I had storyline stuff, y'all don't get to play any of that. Y'all have to wait until I had a moveset, then y'all get to play it. But y'all don't
Then
get
again,
to,
they
like,
do get
enjoy the game.
paid, so it's kind of like it's got its positives too. So it might actually be a cool little thing.
Yeah, but we're not adding anymore anyways. We already we
Yeah.
got our mods actually were the ones that got the testers because we have a bunch of like AUT people and other YBA, all the big games. All of them brought their testers with them, so we were just like, oh, okay, whatever. I didn't really think it was a good idea until I thought about it. I was like, actually, that could work because then I wouldn't have to worry about wave people or like content creators
Exactly. It
yourself.
is-
Or like,
if y'all could
'cause
afford
I
it,
don't want
it's a
y'all to
good
be-
thing, for sure.
yeah, because I don't want y'all playing the game and then breaking something on accident and y'all being mad. I'd rather already be discovered that doesn't work and then y'all be able to enjoy the game. And that's like, I'm mentioning a ton of games, but it's because I play so many. Project Hero, they did not do enough of that. Like all these like Pixel Piece,
that's
Project
the game,
Hero.
bruh. Project Hero is the game we go back to. It's scarred. It scarred us. That's the definition of projects game, bruh. Hey, chat. Look, listen. No toxicity to the creator, Unreal, but like Project.
Yeah, I love
Hero.
Unreal. Me and
Yeah.
Unreal are like brothers. Like
Yeah, no,
I
he's
can talk about
cool.
it.
He's cool, man. It's for sure.
He's
Project
chill.
Hero was not it.
Yeah. It had potential. It was just I feel like it was rushed because they didn't let testers test until like a week before release. So by the time the testers started testing, there were so many bugs. They didn't have time to fix them. So
It wasn't just the bugs, bro. There was a lot more than that, but that's
yeah,
a
like
separate thing.
the fact that you had when on release there was no way to get spins beside Robux because there was